So you're thinking of moving to Ridgeland, South Carolina, and you're wondering, what is there to love in Ridgeland, South Carolina? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna talk about today. I'm gonna tell you everything that I love about Ridgeland, South Carolina, the places I go, the businesses I frequent, and hopefully at the end of the video, you'll come to love Ridgeland, South Carolina too. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market here in the South Carolina Lowcountry. My name is David Simcox, host of Lowcountry Lifestyles and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you and you looking to make their move here to the South Carolina Lowcountry, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're making your move in 3 days or 3 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle. Today, I'm taking you in my town where I live, Ridgeland, South Carolina. It's a little tiny, small town. It's outside of Bluffton, outside of Hilton Head, outside of Beaufort. It's kind of a bedroom community. And my wife is actually born and raised here. Her family goes back generations upon generations, and it is a very small, quaint town, but there's a lot to love here. So yes, I do go in and I have offices in Bluffton and Hilton Head, and I'm in those cities all day, every day. But when I come home at night, I'm coming home to Ridgeland, and so this is where I do a lot of my personal life. So I thought I would take you along with me, show you some of the places I go, some of the businesses that I go to. That way, if you're thinking about moving to Ridgeland, South Carolina, perhaps you'll give these places a try as well. So without further ado, let's get started here in Ridgeland. All right, now I'm at one of my favorite spots, the Ridgeland baseball fields. And the reason I love this place so much is this is actually where my middle son learned to play baseball. And now he plays on a travel team and he's really, really good. But it all started right here at the Ridgeland baseball fields. And I love coming out here in the springtime because you get to see all your neighbors. The entire town comes out. They've got the concession stands going. I get to get my favorite treat, which is nachos and jalapenos, and they do not skimp on the cheese, which I absolutely love. So if you want to get your kid involved in baseball or just come out and meet all of your neighbors, here at the baseball fields is the perfect spot. So now I'm out in front of Thomas Heyward Academy, and there's lots of great schools in Ridgeland and around Jasper County. I just love this one. My wife graduated from here. We've got a lot of family that are alumni here, and I just think it's a lot of bang for the buck. So it is actually a college prep school. They have 100% college acceptance rate, and it's a very, very affordable price. And they have great athletics, lots of extracurricular activities. So again, I'm not saying you should go to this school or that school. I can't do that as a realtor, but I am picking some of my favorite spots here, and I think that Thomas Heyward Academy is a really great value and a really great opportunity in Ridgeland, South Carolina. Now I'm at Bolan Hall Landing, and this is truly one of my happy places. So this is right off of Highway 462. There are several different boat ramps available right off of Highway 462, but this is where I put in my boat when I want to go out fishing or boating. And I just think that this is one of the most beautiful hidden gems in the entire South Carolina Lowcountry. Actually, one of my, some of my really good friends got married right over on that dock over there. And I just think that this is a magical place. You have to drive down about 4 miles of dirt road covered in big oak trees with Spanish moss to get here. But once you get here, it just opens up, and I mean, the views are amazing. There's all kinds of birds and wildlife, and you'll see like dolphins swimming out here, and it's just gorgeous. And I love to go boating out here. So again, one of the most amazing hidden gems and one of my favorite places here in Ridgeland. All right, next I'm at a really cool store, one of my favorite places to shop. It's called the Outpost, and they've got hunting gear, they've got clothing, They've got all kinds of outdoor stuff. They also have great gifts for your wife or your friends. So if I need a last minute birthday gift, a lot of times I stop in here, and I'll just take a quick peek in here so you guys can see what this looks like. But everything from cool clothing, which I love these pants for just kicking around outside, as well as like hunting gear and boots, and they even have ammo here. But then over on the ladies section, they have a bunch of really cool gifts and clothing and jewelry and things like that. So again, come in here and take a look around. It's really an awesome store. All right, so I'm here at Jasper Feed and Seed. This is one of my favorite places in Ridgeland. This is where I come to get my chicken food. Yes, I do have chickens. And also where I come to get my plants and my vegetables when I go to do a vegetable garden. So really a cool spot here if you think you have a green thumb and you want to try to grow something, or if you have any kind of animals, you can get all your feed over here. But definitely come check out Jasper Feed and Seed. All right, now I'm at a really cool spot called Sargeant Jasper Golf Club. And this place has been around forever. This is a 9-hole golf course. It used to be 18, there was 9 more holes on the other side. But my wife's grandmother, who's 95 years old, remembers hanging out here. They had a swimming pool. This was like the country club in Ridgeland. And it's still a really neat place. It's out in the country, it's kind of in the boonies, and 9 times out of 10, if I ever come here, I'm like the only person on this course. So yes, I do love to go play the fancy courses in Bluffton and Hilton Head and Beaufort. So don't get me wrong, I still love that, but if I want a really just quiet, peaceful day where I'm maybe the only person out here, I come to Sargeant Jasper, hang out with my kids, I can take as much time as I want, and it's just such a peaceful, beautiful experience. And not to mention, it's super, super cheap. So if you just want to go out and hit some balls for a few dollars and just kind of drive around in the course and have a really kind of peaceful, serene afternoon, Sargeant Jasper Golf Course is definitely where it's at. All right, now I'm here at Cooler's Grocery Store. This is where I like to fill up for gas on my way to work in the morning. But even more so, I come here because these are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. They've been running this gas station for over 100 years. And the real secret is they have boiled peanuts inside, which is one of my favorite snacks. So they also have all kinds of other produce and great things, but I personally love to come and get the boiled peanuts. You know that if you've been watching my videos. All right, so now I'm at Alchile Mexican restaurant, and this is probably the restaurant that me and my family go to the most if we're not going to Bluffton or Hilton Head. This is really close to where we live, and my kids love Mexican food. They love the free chips and salsa, and you know, it's just fun, it's easy, it's laid back, it's relaxed. And really the cool thing is if I go in here almost any night of the week, I'm going to see people that I know, friends, family, neighbors. So just a great little hangout spot. All right, now I'm at one of my favorite spots for guilty pleasures, Dairy Queen. And this is not just because I have kids. I take advantage of this any chance I get, but if they knew I was here right now without them, they would probably be pretty mad at me right now. So please don't tell my kids I'm having a Dairy Queen without them. All right, so now I'm out at the Ridgeland Airport, and I just think this place is really cool. My son and I actually recently took a flight lesson here and got to go up and fly around in a little small airplane like you see behind me here. They just extended the runway so that people can land private jets here. And I believe they also have a glider club that meets here. So really just kind of a hidden gem out here in Ridgeland. And so if you love to fly or you want to learn how to fly, this really makes it accessible and easy. All right, so now I'm right outside the gates of the Congaree Golf Club, and this is just outside of the little town of Ridgeland. And this actually was a private golf course built for a billionaire. And now I think it's owned by a few different people, but they're actually starting to have PGA golf tournaments out here. I actually went to one of them, and it is absolutely incredible. It's really like a Garden of Eden out in the middle of a pine forest. All right, so now I'm at the Jasper County Courthouse, and you'd say, what? The Jasper County Courthouse is one of your favorite places? Yes, it is, because as a business person, there's times I have to go in here and get business licenses and get different paperwork done, and they really make it an absolute pleasure. Because it is such a small town, you can go in there, you can sit down, talk to them by name, they know you, you know them, and you really don't feel like a number. And I know I moved here from South Florida, and when you would go to any kind of government building in South Florida, the line would be a mile long, and really they didn't even hardly treat you like a human being. It was horrible. But here they still have the small town feel, and when you go to do any kind of business at the courthouse, they really are friendly and they really do treat you like a human being, which I absolutely love. All right, so for my favorite seafood, I come to Fiddlers seafood restaurant right here in downtown Ridgeland. And they've got all kinds of things here, from po' boy sandwiches to baskets, fried shrimp, fried oysters, all kinds of great things. And several times a week, I see live musicians playing out here. So it really is just a cool place to hang out right here in downtown Ridgeland. All right, now I'm at a really great restaurant called Eats and Sweets. And they've got an incredible menu, but they also have a really cool atmosphere inside. And it's a great place to have a meal, but it's also a great place to bump into friends and see some of the locals here and just hang out right here on the main drag. So you can sit here and people watch or have a great meal. Just be aware they do have a limited schedule here. So if you look, they are closed on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and open Wednesday through Saturday. So take that into consideration if you're going to drive over here from Bluffton or Hilton Head, but definitely worth a try. All right, so now I'm at Ridgeland Tire and Auto, and this is where I take my cars and my trucks to get serviced, new tires, any kind of work that needs to be done on the vehicle, I bring it here. There's a bunch of different great auto mechanics here in town. This is just the one that I go to, and hopefully I don't have to be in here too often, but I do recommend these guys. They're very honest and very fair. So again, these are just places that I like to go. All right, now I'm here at Pjs Coffee, and this is a really quaint little coffee shop right here in Ridgeland. And from what I understand, it's owned by a doctor out of Hilton Head, and this is kind of like his little hobby business that he likes to do on the weekends. But if you want to come in and get a cappuccino or an Americano or any kind of fancy drink, and you want to sit down and enjoy it in a really relaxed and quaint little atmosphere, this is a really cool little spot. So definitely check out Pjs Coffee. I'm gonna go get a drink right now. All right, so now I'm at Savannah Pizza Company, but we're not in Savannah, we're in Ridgeland. And there are a couple of different pizza places around, but this is my favorite. I absolutely love it. And so this is my recommendation for a good slice of pie in Ridgeland. All right, so this next spot is called the Blue Heron Nature Trail, and it's right here in downtown Ridgeland. I think it's great. It's so peaceful out here. It's like a park right here in downtown. There's trails that go all throughout here that you can walk around. They have activities and events throughout the year out here. And during Christmas time, they actually put up these really cool Christmas light displays out here, and you can walk through this light display. So anyway, the Blue Heron Nature Trail, definitely a really cool part of Ridgeland and something that I love about it. All right, thank you for staying till the end of the video. And I hope you learned something about Ridgeland, South Carolina, or came to appreciate it. And if you're thinking of moving to Ridgeland, South Carolina, I hope you'll give some of these businesses a try and go check out some of my favorite spots. So as always, my name is David Simcox, host of Lowcountry Lifestyles. And if I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or you can even comment down below. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with the latest in the South Carolina Lowcountry real estate market, be sure and like and subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you today, and I'll see you on the next video.